Host Michele Lau. I am the Affinity and Firelight Diamond expert for QVC US. Welcome to my home. Yes, every Wednesday we get together and we talk about stuff, anything that has to do with diamonds, particularly QVC, what's going on in the world of everything, and we just sort of free flow it. Today's going to be a little looser than normal because it's been a very busy week, right, Mama Pat?
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the girls grabbed their gowns and we got invited to the Luxe Gift Gala that QVC put on, which was so great, wasn't it? I mean, the food, the champagne, the atmosphere, the energy, everybody coming together. And I mean, there were luxe goods represented there, giftables that are amazing. I met a brand new vendor who is coming in. I call her a vendor. I feel like she's a friend really now, even though we just spent one evening together. We all sat together and she was so nervous. It was her very first appearance on QVC and her products are gorgeous. She sells alpaca wraps and shawls and all kinds of goodies. She's got home goods, she's got fashions, and she is so nice. You know, a lot of people in the business are very self-promoting, right? She was so like humble and wonderful, and I was so excited because, well, I'll tell you more about her later. But anyway, her name is Alicia Adams, and you can Google her, or you can, better yet, go to QVC.com and type in her name. And most people haven't met her yet, but we did, and we had so much fun with her. She's so sweet and so genuine,
And good.
and
Great
oh my
product.
gosh, her product. It was so cozy. Anyway,
We
I'll
have
tell
to
you
say
more about
good
it.
morning to
Yes, that's next on the agenda. Who's out there, Mama? Rick Flynn, yay, made it on time. I can't wait to hear about your adventures. I know you've been traveling a lot. Say hello to Jerry Ansky, everybody. Jerry's with us again this morning. Jerry's had a lot going on this week, Mom. Jerry had job interviews. He is very, very excited for him. I'm crossing fingers, and I just know something great's going to come your way. Amy's out there?
Amy Donjani.
Hi, Amy. That's my sis, Donjani, who's my heart. He is one of our diamond folks and does so many beautiful things for you guys. If you want to ask for anything, he is so open. So if there's anything you're looking for particularly, put it in the chat. John DeJohnny is your guy, okay? So absolutely, you will really enjoy getting to know John like I have over the last number of years. He is a great guy. All right, who else, Mom? Anybody else joining us as of yet?
Well, I didn't
Kinda just
send
getting
the
started.
message out, so apologize for that.
Poor Mom, she's kicking herself because normally she sends invitations out, as you know. And I kind of wore her out, honestly.
In a good way.
In a good way. We had a great time, but yeah, she's slacking. I'm gonna have to fire her again. So maybe Jerry could help her. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right. I got to know so many new people. at the
Oh,
gala.
were you networking
I
for
was
work?
networking.
Oh, isn't that interesting? Anyway, we're going to get started and people will join as we come along as they always do. But I am so thankful for you guys and for being here. And like I said, today's going to be a lot looser. I took just some snapshots with my phone behind the scenes so you can kind of see what it's about. But the whole Luxe Gift Gala happened at a place called I want to say it right, Cairnwood. It's Cairnwood Estate. And oh my gosh, this place, it's a venue evidently for different things, you know, whether it be weddings or meetings or whatever, but it is so
Gorgeous.
beautiful. Here, let me show you. Again, this is a little snapshot taken on the set. We'll talk about it later, but I got to work with Sean and I also got to work with Amy Strand. They were sort of your presenting hosts for the evening, but this came much later, the presenting part of it. This is them actually. Yeah, if you want to. She's going to close the door so the dogs don't bother you so much. But anywho, they were our guests for the Luxe Gift Gala. And so this is them kind of welcoming everybody to Cairnwood and toasting, you know, with the wine that was presented, which was a part of it. And those folks were super nice. The wine was really good. So just wanted to let you know that. I'm not a wine snob, but I do like a nice glass of wine. So I wanted to let you know that their company was called Vintage Wine Estates, and they were chosen for this Luxe Gift Gala. So if you are in the market for that, it's Vintage Wine Estates. And the people, we got to meet the folks that actually, you know, own the business, and they are also very, very fun. And we'll talk about them. Oh, actually, I can talk about them now. Back here where the food thing is, do you see this little, my pictures aren't very good. I took them with my
Yes,
with my
they
phone
are.
camera. But do you see right there? That is what we lovingly were calling the cups of meat. The food there,
Meat cups.
the meat cups, that's what he called it, the gentleman from the wine company.
I
Cracked
just
me
about,
up.
I looked at them like, pardon me?
Mom literally almost did a spit take when he said that. It was so funny. He was so funny. So was she, actually. But they had this beautiful display of all their wine. But anyway, so after they did their thing, you know, when you're all nervous and you get out there in front of the camera and everything, afterwards, a lot of times we get hungry, right? We're like, oh, we need something to eat. And so he and I were talking about, what should we eat? Because the food was amazing. They were serving on platters all night long. You know, it was nonstop. It was fun. Mom and I were sitting, I'll show you later.
By accident.
By accident. Well, kind of by accident. I mean, Michael did tell us, go sit
Well,
right
yeah,
there.
he was a
He's the director
producer.
for the entire thing. And he said, why don't you guys sit right there? And little do we know we were like in the whole thing. We were right in the shot. But because of where we were sitting, they had to walk by every time past Mama Pat. And every time they walked by her, they dropped off some more appetizers.
Oh,
and
it was wonderful.
I mean, we were in love with those crab balls. But anyway, it was really, really fun and exciting. But the cups of meat, getting back to that, I'm like, really? A cup of meat? He goes, yeah, go grab one. So I went and grabbed them. They were so cute. They were done in this little, you can see them in the corner. They were done in this little paper cup. And they had skewers that were so darling. Things like, you know, little cherry tomatoes and little mozzarella balls and prosciutto and salami. And that's why we called it cups of meat. Or meat cups. He was calling it meat cups. But anyway, that was just like a little after snack. The food was fantastic. The wine was even better. And again, I would recommend highly, if you are looking to gift wine for the holidays, that you go look at Vintage Wine Estates. But you know what? We're thinking about actually having it delivered here because we
Cass
really
is
liked it a
here.
lot. Cass, I'm so
Sandra
glad.
Silverstein is here.
Sandra, hello. I know I started like right on time today, which is probably a little jarring for you guys, but I'm glad
Rick
you're
was
there.
on time, too.
Rick was on time. That's right, he was.
Oh, look at this one.
We are fresh back from the gala, the Luxe Gift Gala that QVC put on at the Cairnwood Estates, girls. And so I'm showing you some photographs that I took. They're not very good.
Jerry's cousin lives 10 minutes away from the estate. He would ride his bike around when he was a child.
Jerry did?
Yeah.
Oh, you must feel right at home. Isn't it just a beautiful property? I mean, everything about it. Although I don't know why they have such a narrow drive. Did you notice that?
Are you kidding? It was dark?
It was dark and it was very narrow. They have these big, very, statuesque and majestic iron gates, but they're this wide. And Mom's SUV is, right that wide. So, yeah, we held our breath and went, good thing we didn't need another meatball. Just kidding.
I did.
So yeah, this was a lot of fun. Hey, Tyrone, what this is the pink, well, I called it the pink room. This is where I had my first hit with Amy Strand. I only had 2 items within the event. And so I'm going to take you to the rooms that I was in. They had sets set up in different areas all around. Like, for example, is this the one I showed before? No, this is the one I showed before. Oh, now I'm really spilling the beans. Darn it. This is the one I was showing before. Yes, with Amy and Sean. This was in the front area where if you saw the red carpet live stream, which happened an hour before the event started, you saw me. I got to walk in on the red the red carpet, which was very fun. It was really fun. It was cold, but it was fun. But yeah, so I felt like a little celebrity and trotting on in. And anyway, you can see all of that if you want to on the live stream portion of QVC.com. And it was the prelude to the actual event, which went on from 8 to 11. So from 7 to 8, it was the live stream. And then from 8 to 11 was the show. And I think they did 2 separate tapings of those. The one show, of course, was live back in the studio, but I think they might have also posted that on that website. Yeah?
I think it is.
You think it
posted.
is?
Yeah.
So I liked this picture because not only does it show Sean and Amy, but it also shows some of the people working so hard and some of the
them
equipment.
Is right. I've never seen so many people.
Isn't it true?
Oh,
She's been on a lot of my sets, but Mom was really impressed, weren't you?
oh, they're so good at what they do.
They are. They're so professional.
Oh,
There was a lot of clipboards. There was a lot of people running around. And keep in mind that they had started setting this up the day before. All the decorations that you saw that night, they all set up. In fact, when we were getting to the end of the segment, I'd be shooting, something, and they'd be taking it down over here right off camera. So that was really
oh,
funny to see because we had to get out of the venue before, the end of the evening. So, yeah, so professional. These guys have it down. We really do hire the very best. I'm convinced of it. And I'm so proud to be a part of this team. But yeah, so this is the room that I did the first piece. And the first piece that I had, in case you missed it, was J427398. Yeah, we are going to do it, honestly. I'm going to do, okay, there's
You
that
missed the
one.
ash-
Here it is.
Is that the Asher?
This is the Asher cut.
Well, I've got a different number.
Don't you have, oh, you're right. You're right. She's right. It's J, she loves being right.
I do.
It's J430077. She's right a lot. So they put this on a special sale on a brand new item, and we almost sold it out. But the good news is it's not too late for you. So if you missed the show and you're in the market for this and you want it delivered by Christmas, this was the thing. I mean, this is the ideal engagement ring. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's that sweet spot at 1 carat. Actually at a carat 75 if you count the stones that are down the shoulder. So the center diamond is a carat. It's a real beautiful piece. And Asher cuts are known sometimes as the House of Asher, as the Royal Asher. This dates back, and I'm sorry about my hair. I tried to do something funky, and look what I did.
Come on,
I really made it funky.
Amy loves it too.
Does she? Oh, that's nice. Anyway, back to the Asher cut. The Asher cut back in the 1800s, and it was so, and continues to be so sophisticated and so different from what you see in most diamonds. It's step cut in a way that's kind of similar to an emerald, but the way the steps are arranged and the shape, the square shape, makes it look like an infinity edge pool. It's like you fall off the edge of that diamond and you just get lost in it. So if you want a diamond where you're showing off the high degree of clarity, this is a fancy specialty cut that I would recommend to you. I like it better than the emerald, only because I like, the more square. I think the faceting is very interesting and, again, very sleek and super, even I say modern, even though it goes back a long ways. I see lots of comments coming in, Mom. Anything I can
Carol
answer? Is
Krieger.
everybody just saying hi?
Carol
Carol Krieger, hello.
Yes, and
Good
she
morning.
said you were beautiful. All right, she said we both were beautiful.
You were
I
beautiful, Mom.
love Carol. Anyway,
She
already
watched.
wished you a happy birthday. Amy blew it.
I
and-
wasn't going to say that.
Well, I was.
It is my birthday today.
Happy
is.
Birthday to you.
It's okay.
I don't sing.
I'll show you, or I'll tell you a little bit about my birthday gift I bought for myself. I've never done that. I buy for myself a lot. You know that. I mean, if I see something and I'm not excessive, but if I think I need it, I'll buy it. But when we were at this event, okay, so the event was not only to honor Luxe Gifts, it was also really, more importantly, I think, to honor Dennis Basso.
Oh, I know what you got. It's gorgeous.
I'm going to tell everybody. Ron doesn't even know I bought something for myself yet. I love that. But anyway, it was to honor Dennis Basso. Dennis has been with QVC for 30 years, and he is a force. I mean, there's an energy about him, you guys. When you meet him in person, he fills a room. Am I right, Mom?
Oh, yes.
There's
Oh,
just
yes.
an aura about this guy. I mean, when he walks in, it's like presence. Everybody just sort of stops. First of all, he's got this hair, which is not dissimilar to mine, by the way, but a little more white, I might add.
Beautiful.
But he's just so, handsome and so strong. And anyway, so we're sitting in the front, Mom and I think I told you that already. And we're really enjoying ourselves. And we were sitting amongst a lot of the models, who I love. I mean, it was really fun to talk to Jackie, for example. She was sitting nearby. Katya is my heart. I've worked with Katya for 30 years. I mean, I know her really
Oh,
well. And
she's amazing.
she's an amazing woman. I know. And you know what? She's as beautiful inside as what she looks like outside. I really do. I love Katya. Jackie, I love too, but I love her for a different reason. I feel like she's like a sister. Like I could hang out with Jackie and I wanted to, so it's just fun. But anyway, just some behind the scenes stuff. The Asher ring comes in size 4 to 11. It's in 14 karat gold. The retail value, not our usual QVC price, the retail value is $2,185. We have it right now, I mean a handful, seriously, for $1,664.98. That's a really great price for an Asher cut in solid gold. So it comes not only in white, but it also comes in yellow. I've had them both on. All I see are diamonds. These are Firelight lab-grown diamonds. They're beautiful. And there it is from the side. Now, the reason I wanted to include this side shot is I wanted you to see that the diamonds come about 3/4 of the way around. So it doesn't stop here like you might expect, right? It goes further around and they're recessed into the band. So, I mean, it is super comfortable. It's not over the top. It's incredibly tasteful and they are eye clean diamonds. Eye clean diamonds. I can take you up 5 clarity grades, which is super important when you're looking at an Asher cut. It just is. It's really important that you have a nice, clean, crisp stone.
Look at all the diamonds.
I know. It's so good. It's on 5 credit card payments, easy pay. Close your ears. I can see that tempted look on your face.
Oh,
It's on 5 credit card payments of $333. And if you happen to have a QVC card, 18-month special financing of only $92.50. Pretty good. Now, I thought you might like to see it on somebody's hand because I didn't have a sample here. They had them at the studio. It's, like I said, it's not over the top. It's classy, it's graceful, it's elegant. It's a great stacker ring. You could definitely do ring guards with it if you wanted to, but I liked it all by itself. This is the season of love. You know, there's more people get engaged between now and February 14th than any other time of the year. So I was super happy they included this, but this also could be a right-handed ring for sure. What's happening there, Mama? I see you doing this. What?
Rick,
Rick Flynn?
yes.
Yes?
Yeah, he's laughing.
He's laughing? Why?
He said you just turned
He's got a wicked sense of
29,
humor.
yes.
Yes, it is the anniversary
No,
of my
he just
29th
turned
birthday.
30, and I said, I don't remember what he said, but then he said something about 29 for a long time, and I said, well, stop while you're ahead.
Oh,
Because
yes, no.
Mama Pat
I have
would
no
hit me.
problem telling you guys how old I am. You are my buddies, right? I am turning, except I can never remember how old I am. Does anybody else have this problem? Is it, okay, you tell me. 3. Okay, I'm 63. My whole life, I was born in 1960. Okay, my
don't
whole
go
life,
there.
of course. But my whole life,
He said,
I've been telling everybody that I'm older than I am. Not
Yes.
intentionally. I just, for some reason, can never get it right. But I'm,
no.
to me, once somebody hits 29, 30, they're that way forever. I mean, everybody becomes the same age to me. They do. And they always have. I don't know what it is. But anyway, yes, happy
Rick
birthday
is
to
now
me.
laughing hysterically.
Birthday. It's the truth, Rick. We get to know each other, right?
Jonathan
Jonathan, hi.
said, hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Enjoyed watching the gala.
Oh, did you? I want to know, because I'm going on and on about Mom and my experience. I want to know what you guys liked about the gala. Like I know Carol, Jonathan, you guys that watched, would you let me know what you liked? It was really fun. I've never done a remote like that before
were
for
texting.
QVC.
They
Were
were
they,
yes, they
you've been
were.
typing? Oh, good. Yeah, the decorations, the food, the people. I mean, it
During
was,
the live stream and the gala. They were,
oh, they were. That's so good. I'm so glad. You guys are the
we
best.
have to get on with Jay.
Wait, am I taking too long? I'm just having so much fun.
Well, it's 10:47.
Okay, no problem. So here is a little sampling of some of the beautiful people that were at the gala. I do love the hosts there. I have to tell you what, and these are 3 of my favorites. Sean Killinger is the most warm, the most inviting, the most vulnerable. I can use that. That describes her well. Vulnerable and open host I think I've ever met in my career, and I've been around for 30 years. She puts it all out there, however she's feeling that day. You know how she's feeling. And she always jokes about how she's not a jewelry girl, but I probably present well, more diamonds with Sean than probably, 3/4. She knows what she's doing, guys. I mean, and she is so warm and so wonderful. Kirsten, I find inspirational. I wanted to include this picture because Kirsten is wearing something that was at the Luxe Gala. Yeah, it was so soft and off the shoulder and just so elegant if you're looking for sweaters for people. I don't have the item numbers on the things that weren't mine, but I do have, I can tell you where to go to get them. So the Luxe Gala featured, of course, beautiful clothing, beautiful diamonds, Firelight diamonds, and Affinity diamonds, of course, are always gorgeous. It featured incredible fabrics, like what I'm going to talk about in a minute with the alpaca. We had wonderful wine. There was food. I mean, QVC really is a one-stop shop for gifting. I'm living proof of it. The boxes that are coming to the door right now are just about every day. And then there's
love it.
Racina. This girl, oh my gosh, this girl. Not only does she make beautiful babies, but she's as humble as they come. Her husband's really a cool guy too. He was just on Dancing with the Stars. I don't know if they ever talk about that. Nobody told me not to. But he was on Dancing with the Stars out of the country. I think it was, where was it? Did she say? I don't remember. But anyway, he made it really far. And over there, she was telling me they don't work with, you know how here it's professional dancers and then the celebrities. He's the celebrity, by the way. There they put two celebrities together. So he made it really far, but then he injured himself and he's out. So, but he said it was a great experience. But she's the one I love. Do you see what she's wearing? What she's wearing over here, this necklace, is her first collaboration with a collection that's very dear to me. In fact, for a brief amount of time, I was representing them on the air at QVC when Joel left. So Joel is a very nice person. He recommended me for the position, and he knows that I love pearls. And so I did it for, I guess, about 6 months before they found, you know, someone closer. And then Joel came back. So we're really happy he's back. She was lovely too. But this collab is worth taking a look at. Do you see how it's got that silhouette that they love so much? I have 2 of them where they're on the chain and it's just the simple pearl, Ming pearl, big pearl. But she went further in that she did a second strand of gold, and then there's 3 big pearls, like it creates a Y. So you get both of those necklaces, and we were talking about it. It's online now at QVC.com if you're looking for pearls as a gift. Hopefully, you know, if you're not doing diamonds, you're doing pearls. But it's made in such a way, wow, I'm having a hard time finding my mouth today. It's made in such a way that you can put the one that is like a Y style, you can put that on the back. So if you're wearing a gown or a sweater, a lot of them have the V in the back these days, you can wear it with that in the back and the single in the front. Or I suppose you could turn it around, but I like the idea of it trailing down the back of my neck. So there's a number of ways to wear it. It's really cool. It's not super inexpensive, but she was telling me it's right around that $500 mark. So it's real pearls. They're giant, big pearls, very worthwhile. And if Racina designs it, I'm in. So I think you're going to love that. Anyway, those are the 3 ladies that just happened to wander by and look gorgeous, and I snapped a picture for you, and I love them all. But speaking of Sean and I got to do my second, and I think most favorite piece of the night. This is item number J427398. And it actually covers 3 separate items. I can see you're looking confused, Mom, so that's why I want to explain that.
I went ahead because
Thank
you're
you.
talking about
And I'm talking a lot, aren't I?
and I'm
Sorry.
getting numbers on product.
Oh, that's
So
nice of
cool.
you, Mom.
Oh, there he's my girl
So-
right there.
The other thing that was so wild is not only were we live in the mansion,
Nope.
but
There.
they had monitors all over. So Mom came, she snuck in the studio. She wasn't supposed to. She snuck in the studio and watched, but what they were supposed to do, but that's fine. I liked having you there. Is they were, everybody that was at the party was watching the live broadcast, and somebody took a screenshot of me and sent it to me. Wasn't that sweet? I thought that was so nice.
You were
So
looking at me wondering, what in the world are you doing?
yeah, but I wanted you to know it wasn't like we were in a silo. We could see what was going on with the live broadcast while it was happening. And it was really kind of a cool experience to be able to not only be a part of the live, but to see what other people were seeing at home. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so this is, again, item number J427398. I think I started with the necklace. Is that what's on here? Oh, no, this is the bracelet. What? Didn't I start with the necklace? I guess I didn't.
398 is the baguette tennis.
It's
bracelet.
all 3. So
Oh,
you use the
that's
same item number. Yeah. So the bracelet, this I call the ruffle style. Now, the bracelet you and I have seen, I think, one other time. The ring we've seen like 1 or 2 other times. And so I'm going to kind of do them together here just in the spirit of
I
time.
like that.
I love it too. The bracelet is $2,690. It's all channel set baguettes in solid gold. You can choose 14 karat white or yellow gold in the bracelet and the ring. 5 easy payments of $538. It's on 12-month special financing of $224.17. So worthwhile. With Christmas gifts, remember, you have free exchanges if you pick the wrong metal. You also have guaranteed delivery before Christmas. You have until January to return things. So if you want to get it home and see how it looks with your gown, or if you want to get it home and inspect it and really think about it, but you don't want to miss the product, this again was a hot ticket, especially in the ring and in the bracelet. All right, so the ring, great news here. The ring is $502. It's on 5 credit card payments of $100. It's on 12-month special financing of $41.83, and the ring comes in size 4 through size 11. With a channel set ring like this, especially one that's bumpy, looks like hills from the side, you don't want to size this, okay? The bracelet comes in small, average, and large, so I'm pretty confident you're going to find your way to the right size. But as far as rings go, can you imagine this little cutie pie as a pinky ring? When you were talking about pinky rings the other day, Mom, I was like, that would be a perfect pinky ring in my opinion.
Listen, Amy has a good question.
Yes.
Is channel set the same as invisible setting?
No, channel setting is not the same as invisible setting. That's a really good question. Although there are some similarities, right? Because with invisible setting, that's when, just giving you an example, when they would take maybe 4 princess cut stones and put them really close to each other so that you don't see any metal in between them, that's an invisible setting. This is similar in that you still don't see metal in between, and the baguettes come right up against one another, but instead they make almost like a river or a channel in gold, and they set them within, and then they close the edges in tight. So they float, but actually this is far more secure for your diamonds. Channel setting is. And I think the ring you have, Amy, actually has some channel setting on it. Your most recent one has some channel setting in it as well. Isn't that funny to be able to say stuff like that? This is the necklace, and this one is an investment. Okay, but again, it's all channel set. It all waves. The little links wave. It's pinned like a San Marco would be pinned, if you're familiar with that term. It's got a really nice pinning, a nice fluidity about it. It is, again, extended holiday returns and all that. So if you get it home and you don't like it, you can send it back. But I want you to love it, and I think you will. It's $6,400. I know it's a lot, but it is 6 carats. So there are tennis necklaces out there that are beautiful. In fact, I wore 2 of them the other day on the air, but they are prong settings. And a lot of them are what they call martini settings, meaning they have 3 prongs. But this, again, is for the woman who wants to wear it forever, who doesn't want to have to be careful with it, who likes the structure of something that lays more neatly, because a line necklace traditionally kind of lays like fabric, where this has a more rigidity. You know, so if you do love like stampado styles, if you know what that means, that's where it's finished on the back, then you're going to really love this necklace. And there's nothing else like it in inventory right now.
10:57.
Oh gosh, I've got it. You're right. I got to keep moving here, and I've got no. I'm enjoying myself. You know what? I told them I might be a little late for my meeting, so I'm going to keep going. The meeting, by the way, happens to be about a little something special coming up in Affinity Diamonds. That's, supposed to be a surprise. But if you do follow the diamond division here at QVC, you know that we do something special every holiday. All right. So that's why I don't want to be too late. I want to get all the scoop for you. This, girls, is, what is this? Oh, this is my new friend. Remember I was telling you that we met a new vendor?
Oh, she's so sweet.
Oh, this woman is so talented and so incredible and so understated
nervous.
and sweet. Like I was saying, some people come in and they take over a room. This lady just walks in and she's one of those just graceful, elegant people right out of the gate. And we loved her instantly.
This was the first time on air, new product, and they put her on this.
And it almost sold out.
Rocked it.
She rocked it. It was so much fun to watch her. I'm a big supporter of women supporting women. And so I loved what I saw there, and I hope we see just so much more of her. She represents an alpaca line and has for, I don't remember how many years, 9 or 10 years.
Farm.
Yeah, it's almost like a farm. That's true. And so she developed for us this really nice, sumptuous. This is not thin. This will not pill. I could go on for an hour about alpaca. I'm a huge fan. And always have been before I ever knew Alicia Adams. But Alicia Adams, if you put that into QVC.com, there are like 300 left out of 6,000 or something. I mean, it was nuts.
She was dumbfounded.
She was just like, oh my God, they like it. She was so happy. So yeah, go check it out. The gray color in particular, I loved. I just fell in love with that gray, but it came in like 6 different colors. Some of them sold out. Go check them out. The pink was really soft and pretty. Alicia Adams, it's an alpaca line that's brand new to the Q, and we love her. Give her our Lau woman stamp of approval.
Oh, definitely.
Did anybody else see her, and what did you think? I'm curious. I know I have to keep moving, Mom.
Well, you have 1
There
minute.
she is on the air. I only have a minute, so I got to move. Web discoveries. I got to get these in before we say goodbye. I always promised you that we would do 1 or 2 in every show. So this is a bracelet, girls. This goes with the ring that you bought last week, the infinity ring in black diamonds, but it could be worn with anything. It could be worn with black spinel, white diamonds, other silver pieces. This is a great item to add to your stack. And I want to prove to you that not everything is $6,000. This is only $372 for a bracelet.
I love the catch.
It's cute. Yeah, it's really cute all the way. The catch, the safety catch is good and secure. It's 3/4 of an inch wide, so it's almost a half of an inch. It's not small. And it's on 5 credit card payments of $74. So if you have any other questions on that, please private message me, but you can find it under J371256. And then just because I could, I had seen this. The web discoveries are something Mom and I have been doing. These are items that you've never seen on the air that are living on the website right now and we think are fabulous. This is black diamonds. Look, black diamonds on the bail, black diamonds on the circle. It comes with the chain. It's only $284.
That rocks.
It really does rock. And it's about an inch top to bottom, so it's not like costumey. It's very elegant and rich.
That matches my earrings. Hint, hint.
Oh, it does. You're right. 5 credit card payments of $56.80. And there it is for scale, so you can see it on somebody's neck and you get a good idea for it. Well, we had, Mom and I, she didn't know I was doing this, we had a wonderful time at the gala. This is yet another area where they were shooting. I dragged her in here. By this time, it was the end of the night. I had filled her full of coffee. Her feet were hurting, and we just needed to go home.
Proving I should
But I
stand
said,
up
I
straight.
said we need a picture together. So that's my surprise to Mom. I want you to like and subscribe if you don't
free.
mind. It is free. You're right. It's free to hang out with us, and we love it. We just love hanging out with you. I want to wish you all a very happy holidays. If I can help you with any of your shopping, let me know. In particular, go check out, if you're in the market for wine, Vintage Wine Estates. Love it. We also really, really love Alicia Adams and her beautiful alpaca stuff. And of course, you know how I feel about diamonds. Well, I got to run because we've got a little holiday surprise coming up towards the end of the month that you're not going to want to miss. Can't tell you the date, but you do not. Oh, you know what? Sometimes I've noticed that if you go online and you're looking at a diamond piece, like maybe, I don't know, this necklace or anything, the Asher cut, whatever you're looking at the bottom, they say, tune in for Affinity Diamonds, and it tells you a date and all kinds of air times. Isn't that funny? Go
Bewildering.
figure. It's bewildering.
Simply bewildering.
Anyway, Mom, thank you for helping me today. I
welcome,
really
sweetheart.
appreciate it. I got to go and run to that meeting. I love you all.
I gotta go back.
And I hope you enjoyed it as much as you're going back to bed. Okay, she's going back to bed. I'm going to work. I'll see you next time, you guys. Thanks. Bye.